joining us.
That's right.
Thanks, Gracie, for that awesome intro. It's getting better all the time.
I know, because I'm learning how to rap.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
Please don't do that. Welcome, everybody, to Going Nuts with Glenn and Gracie. I'm Glenn the Baker.
And I'm Gracie the comedian.
Yeah. How you doing there with those ears? How was your Disneyland, your 10th Disneyland trip this month?
Which one, to the store?
Oh my God, it's been Disneyland all month for her. This was for her July birthday.
Well, you had to buy 3 days, so
okay.
This weekend was my last day.
Nice.
We went to California Adventure.
Uh-huh.
But you know, Julie doesn't like to get on the rides, so we didn't get on many rides. But we did. It was so hot. We did go into a lot of shows and stuff like that. And I even drew what's that little character that's on Mandalorian?
Mickey Mouse?
The character that's on Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian?
That little character.
Grogu.
I drew Grogu.
Oh, nice.
But I left the picture at my daughter's house. Darn it, I should have brought it.
Well, maybe we can get a picture of that and at least put it up here on the YouTube channel show. And speaking of which, thank you to the new subscribers. Thanks to, I think it's Joshua Brayman. What? Someone just came in right now?
Oh, that's my co-worker.
What's his name? Josh?
Yeah, Josh.
Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Josh.
And thank you to Charlotte's Records. All right?
Wow,
Thank
Charlotte's
you.
Records, cool. I was
from the UK.
Oh, UK.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Anyhow, sorry to interrupt, Gracie.
I know.
About your shopping, more shopping at Disneyland this week.
No, I said I was trying to tell you what we did, and I was trying to explain about the drawing. But you can go into a room and they have different characters that you draw, and they show you so easy how to draw this. I mean, you just made a square. At first, you made a straight line and a cross. We have a new.
Yeah, we have a new friend. I'm dog sitting here. His name is Marcellus Wallace, the pug. Say hello.
Hey, pug. And look at Glenn still interrupted me and not let me finish my story. What the fuck, dude?
You went and learned how to draw.
I know, and I'm trying to explain to the audience how their teachers how to draw. You just make a straight line, and then they would say, okay, like for the nose, first we made the nose, like a little rainbow, and then you made the little mouth, and then and you still have this like line, and you follow the line, and you make the eye, and then you make the top of the eye, and then you color it in. So the whole time you're using like lines to, and like I made the ears.
You had to do like the circle with the kind of like a grid almost.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a trick because you don't realize how it's going to actually look, and it does. You did the ears. Everything. It came out really, really cute.
And where was that at?
That was at Disneyland. It's called California Adventure, and it's called the Academy.
Is that when you walk into California Adventure? There's like a place off to the right. No,
you have to go inside.
Because isn't there like a studio there where they show like how they did the animations?
Yeah, they might have that there. I didn't see that. No, but
that's not where it was.
No, this is a big room, and it was nice air conditioned. It's cool in there, and you go into a big room, and they show you.
Where was it by? Was it by the Little Mermaid ride, or was it by? Do you remember where it was at?
Like on the little main road.
On the main road.
There was across the street was a gift store. You know, and
that sounds like when you first walk into California Adventure.
No, when you first walk.
I haven't even been there, man. I haven't even been there.
Exactly, you haven't even been there.
10 years.
When you first walk, you know what? It's changed from the last since you've been there, Glenn. It's changed a whole lot. Because when you walk in, it's just changed. They don't even have the tortilla place, Mission, there anymore. That's probably the last time you went when they had the Mission tortillas.
I never saw any tortillas there, and I think that's a racist comment.
And they also had
screw you, go to hell.
They also used to have the chocolate, like a chocolate place there. I don't think they have that there anymore.
Yeah, well, anyway, sounds cool. If we could find that picture, and maybe we could put it up here.
Yeah, I can actually have my daughter hasn't thrown it away yet.
Probably. Anyway,
I know.
We went to the OC Fair this past week. That's the final week of the OC Fair. We go every single year. And
to take a picture of my grandson.
Right, on top of a horse.
Yeah.
It's a tradition for how many years now?
Since 2017.
Yeah, so we did that, and it was much better than the LA County Fair. I mean, LA County Fair was so hot and crowded, and this was too, but not as much.
It was still hot, but we went like in the afternoon. so it kind of cooled off. But you know what I've noticed about these whole fairs? I mean, I like to go to the fairs because I want to see the exhibits. I want to see what's out there. There's like nothing new. The only thing that's still there, that's been there since I was like little kid, is the mink oil. And I think people really don't go to the mink oil because they're like, oh, it's bad from animals because they're using the mink oil. But that's the only thing that's still there since I was a kid, and I'm 66 years old. So you know, the mink oil stand has been there forever. But they don't have anything new. I mean, there's still someone trying to. They bring you in and say, oh, let me try this lotion on you. Oh, you know, this lotion's only $30 for this one, but you can get this big one for $60. And if you buy 2 of them for $120, I'll give you 2 more. So you'll get 4 jars of cream for $120.
Mm-hmm.
What am I gonna do with all that cream?
Well, haven't you done that before? I mean,
I you know what? I didn't buy nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing I bought was a pickle, which I think I still have in the refrigerator, which I will eat. I'm gonna indulge after this show.
Well, we were there to eat. We were always there to eat. And so how were those ribs?
Those ribs are really good. I don't like sauce on my ribs. And I told Glenn, for sure, if I'm gonna get ribs, I'm gonna get ribs from a stand where right next to it, they're cooking the ribs. So when you get your order, you gotta go over there and the guy slaps the ribs on your plate. And I ordered, I'm supposed to get 5 ribs. I think I got 8, you know.
Yeah. And what was the place?
I have no idea.
Come on, man. What do you mean? Why didn't you get the name of it? What was it called?
You know what? Every time I do something, I'm going to have to take a notepad or on my phone and put notes for the show. Yeah. I ate a pizza
And what's the name of this place?
And what is the name of this place?
Or
I don't
take
do
a
that.
picture.
I don't do that. I'm going to have to start doing that for now because you always ask me too many questions on the show.
Too many questions?
Yes.
Oh, I went to go eat somewhere.
I went to go
Where did you eat? That's too many questions?
I didn't say
Seriously?
I didn't say that. Wait.
Don't ask me. What did you have? Oh, that's too many questions. I can't do
now
that.
You're exaggerating.
I just wanted to know the name of the place, but I guess that's too much.
You're exaggerating.
Anyways,
gosh.
We also, let's see, I had some pizza there because I thought it was another place, but it wasn't. It was still good pizza.
We never see what Glenn eats because we're like at the other end. By the time he purchases it and we walk to go get next to him, he's already ate it.
So what, am I supposed to just wait around for you to watch me eat it?
Yeah. Did you take a picture of it? Wait, did you take a picture of that pizza?
Yeah, it's right there. It was a really good slice. It was delicious.
And do you know the name of that pizza place?
Papa Gino's. Now, I know there's a place on the East Coast. It's like pretty famous. Papa Gino's, like a New York style pizza. I was like, I don't think this is the same place, and it wasn't. It just had the same name, but it's still a good slice of pizza. And then
what kind did you get?
I just got pepperoni.
With the big round pepperonis or the teeny weeny pepperonis?
Big round ones. Mm-hmm. Just the way I like them. And then I also got, let's see, what did I buy? I normally buy a lot of crap there.
Yeah.
I ended up getting this cool little ring here from a Hawaiian jewelry stand. And really nice. It's Hawaiian wood in that, and it's stainless steel. So anyways, that's all I bought.
Did I buy anything?
Did you buy a shirt or something, or?
Did I buy a shirt? No.
I mean, we spent a lot of time in those, little exhibit halls, walking up and down and seeing all the products. But I don't
think I bought any.
That's all I bought, and I didn't. I still have 2 bags of chip clips from 2 years ago.
They want us to buy more chip clips.
Yeah, I mean,
and the garlic guy was there, but you could buy that little rolling thing at the 99-cent store.
You know who I didn't see was the steam iron guy.
Oh.
Did you see the steam iron guy?
No.
The Hawaiian shirt guy was there.
Yeah.
Oh man, lots of Hawaiian shirts.
A lot of Hawaiian stuff.
I've never bought one from there.
It's probably not going to fit you anyway.
And I was wearing my Star Wars Hawaiian shirt, and we got some cool photos inside the Culinary Arts Expo.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Or not Expo, like a little exhibit, basically.
Oh, and
we went in there and took, pictures in front of that big box of chocolates.
Yeah, and then I made like a little pom-pom ball out of a yarn. There was like it's like a little machine and you open it up, and you just keep on wrapping the yarn on one side, and then when you're through, you go on the other side and wrap. And then you get the machine, and you just clamp them together, and then she just cuts it and puts a string, ties it together, and you can buy those on Amazon, I believe she said.
Yeah, that was
and
inside.
I made a little pom-pom.
That was inside the homemaker kind of exhibit, like all the homemade entries.
Oh yeah,
like little miniatures,
all the contests,
miniatures, contests, or excuse me, costumes,
table settings,
scrapbooks. There was a part with scrapbooks. So they were showing how to make little pom-poms, and Gracie made one in there. So did your grandson, right?
Yeah, we gave it to their cat.
And he just ripped it to shreds.
Yeah, he did. Really.
She did.
Yeah, she
Anyhow, the culinary arts exhibit was really cool. A bunch of giant, ice cream cones, and reminded me of Cake Land. And speaking of culinary, have you ever worked at a job and then, you haven't been there for, years, and you find out they get sued or something, and you get some money out of that settlement?
No, what happened?
It's happened to me a few times, as a matter of fact.
Well, you worked for
I won't mention what restaurant it was, but anyways, I just got a check for $12.74 from a big settlement of one of the restaurants I used to work at.
Oh, really?
They weren't paying overtime. I remember those days. Don't read anything off, okay, please. I don't want to say who that was, even though it's all settled and whatever. I don't need to bring them up.
I know, but I don't even know who they are.
But they weren't paying overtime. I remember that. I never got any overtime. I think I would stay maybe like 10 minutes or 15 minutes past. But I remember they would say things like that, like, if you guys go overtime, 30 minutes, we're not paying it, so you would go over 15, 20 or whatever, and they wouldn't pay the overtime, and I guess that all added up, and somebody filed a lawsuit, and I got $12.74 out of it.
Pretty good.
McDonald's, baby. That's one Happy Meal right there, right? How much are Happy Meals these days?
Happy Meals? Oh, I don't think $5, aren't they?
Because like a regular meal is more than $12 now, right? Aren't they? Is it like $20, man? For McDonald's, and McDonald's is expensive, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's very expensive.
How's the pug doing?
He's doing okay. I heard him go like I don't know what he was doing that for.
I think he's just exploring and just going kind of nuts.
Yeah, because he's a place he doesn't.
Because all the cats are asleep.
Yeah.
Here, hey, come here, buddy. Come here, we're gonna put you on YouTube. Come here, buddy. Yeah.
So you want to tell the story about this?
I'm dog sitting for my friend. My friend Aaron. What's up, Aaron? And his dad Russ.
Yeah,
What's up, Russ? They've been on the show.
Yeah.
Aaron's waiting on a film project to get started, and film projects are kind of like restaurants. They never start on time, or they're always being pushed back. And so his project is being pushed back. He doesn't know how far and for how long, and I don't know for how long I'm going to have this little mutt. But anyways, he's more than welcome here, and that's his story.
Yeah, it's his story. So we didn't get a chance to talk about how we went and had pizza. Did we talk about that pizza we had?
No, let's do it. And we put a little post up on our Instagram of Gracie, in front of this awesome pizza. There's the picture again right there. Niko's Pizzeria in San Pedro, or San Pedro, if you want to be like correct or whatever.
Really? That sounds like San Dog.
Pedro? No, it's Pedro. It's Pedro. Peter.
Well, how do you say dog in Spanish?
Perro. No D.
Well, they sound exactly the same to me.
One has a D, one does not.
Okay.
They both have an R. It's Pedro. It's Pedro. All right, Gracie. Make it. It's St. Peter. All right. Make it easy for you. Over there near Portugal, and the naval base. Right? Wasn't like not the naval base. There was a naval museum.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, she didn't notice. She was so stoned. Anyways, we were leaving the Midsummer Scream, right?
Yeah.
And we didn't eat there at the Midsummer Scream, we decided to go to Niko's. And Gracie went ahead and did all the ordering and ordered the way I order normally. I'm like, what happened here? I thought she was going to be real conservative, and she's like, she ordered a sandwich, right? We had to try a sandwich. And then...
you wanted to try the spaghetti.
Gotta have the spaghetti. And then have to try the pizza, of course.
I wanted to get a medium pizza, but no, Glenn's like, oh, you gotta get a large.
Have to get a large.
No, I should have just got a medium.
Anyways, the spaghetti came with soup or salad. I got soup, and they had chowder. They had clam chowder. I'm like, we're by the ocean, right? We're right by the seafood market right here. I gotta have the chowder, and let me tell you, the chowder was a 10, all right?
Really?
Delicious. Really, really
I don't
good.
eat chowder. I'm not,
I mean, even the potatoes, each potato was done really nicely. I mean, they know what they're doing there. And then...
You should have asked them what can they open.
I was afraid to, because I was like, is this from a can? I don't think so. It didn't taste like that.
Okay.
And I could taste the butter in it. Anyhow, we got our sandwich. What was the name of that sandwich?
Italian sub.
The Italian Job, I think it was called.
Yeah.
And man, I think that is hands down the best Italian job I've ever had. It's the best Italian sub I've had.
It was good.
Right? What do you seriously?
It was good.
It was super delicious.
I ate the whole sandwich.
The dressing they had on there, and here's pictures of that. Enjoy, and then the spaghetti was good, cooked well. And then the pizza, all right? That's what we were there for, pizza.
Yeah, pizza.
Gracie ordered, I think it was called the Mechanic or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was the name. And it was an all-meat pizza, right?
Yeah.
So what did you think? You go first.
I thought it was good.
Mm-hmm.
I like because the sausage is spicy. It has that spice in it.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
The cat?
He's probably looking at the nuggets.
Yep.
It had a kick to it. It had a spice, and it was good.
What did? The sausage?
Yeah, sausage was good.
Yeah, so...
It was good pizza. But I think I would never order it again because I think I want to order something simple.
The crust was different, okay? It was not thin crust. It was not thick. It was almost like a pan style. It almost, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me a little bit of Pizza Hut.
Oh, really?
Like their crust, but like done at home. It had like a pan style to it. And it had a cornmeal crust.
Well, I didn't examine it that
underneath.
much. I didn't examine it that much as you did.
Yeah, well, this is what I do, okay? So anyways, it had like a cornmeal crust underneath. And it had a very buttery taste. So, it was interesting. It was different. I'm a thin crust guy, but it was still delicious. And I just wish we would have ordered just like a plain cheese or pepperoni.
Yeah, I think so too.
And the next time we go, that's what we're going to order. We're just going to order plain and maybe extra sauce or something because we didn't really get the full experience with that. It was basically a meat lover's pizza or something. I was tasting nothing but Canadian bacon.
Yeah, I didn't like the Canadian bacon taste.
That's what happens when you get those kind of pizzas.
Yeah,
so next time, it's just going to be pepperoni or maybe just cheese. But I cannot wait to go back.
Good.
Niko's Pizzeria in...
San Pedro.
They're very good. And we had a little... reply on our stories from our friend Mariana, not our friend graphic designer Mariana, our other friend, to go to Pikey's.
Oh, where's that at?
It's in Whittier.
Oh, okay.
Pikey's Pizza, and she even said that there's comedy and that the girl makes churro donuts. So, sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Pikey's Pizza,
Oh,
we are coming to you!
Yeah, I wonder who books that show. No.
So you can get in there and I can eat some pizza.
That's right.
And some churro donuts. And speaking of eating, do we got some more snacks over here, Grace?
Yeah, remember last week on the night I went to Trader Joe's and I got those cheese puffs that were like peanut butter?
The ones that disappeared in your mouth?
Yeah.
And then reappeared in the back
Yeah.
Where your molars are at, and all of a sudden you could taste them.
Yeah, exactly. So I went to the dollar store, and I found these.
Okay, so what is this? Is this dollar store time?
Well, I guess so, because you asked me if I have something to eat.
Dollar store time, or is it 99-cent store time?
Dollar store time.
All right, cheap store moment. Again.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
And these are cheese puffs, but they're barbecue flavored. Have you ever had that?
Not this brand.
I've never had cheese puffs that was barbecue.
And this is not only barbecue. This is Stubbs. All right, this is Stubbs barbecue brand. That ain't no joke. Sticky, sweet barbecue flavored cheese curls.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird, huh?
Hers brand. Never heard of her. And let's do this. Go for it.
Yeah, cheese puffs that taste like barbecue. I might not like these because I'm not big on barbecue.
Are you sure that's not new? I'm pretty sure.
No, it's only Cheetos. Cheese puffs, that's it.
I'm sure Frito-Lay's done barbecue flavor,
no,
haven't they?
No one's done barbecue.
Really?
Well, no. Not cheese puffs.
Mmm. And it goes so good with the coffee that I'm drinking.
What do you think?
It's not sticky. It's not sweet. But it is pretty good.
Yeah, for cheese puffs, huh?
I like them.
Yeah.
Hers Stubbs brand barbecue sauce, sticky sweet barbecue flavored cheese curls at the dollar store. Okay, $1, huh? Right?
Mm-hmm. $1.25.
Okay.
Everything's $1.25 now.
So there it is. That's dollar store moment.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious. That's it?
What's that?
No more products?
No, but no, I don't have any more products. But you had me watch the Elvis movie. What did you think of it?
That's right. We saw the, speaking of food and snacking, we saw the Elvis movie. My one big complaint about it, you do not see one scene of Elvis eating anything. You know, there's not even one scene of him at a restaurant eating a burger. I mean, there's not anything showing him in any kind of excess, you know, or doing anything bad. The whole movie felt like, you know, kind of like made for TV, very safe. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Based on that, it was all right. It was okay.
Wasn't it just about the guy, the Colonel Parker?
It was mostly about Colonel Tom Parker and how he, you know, kind of ripped him off and used him and exploited him and all that kind of stuff. And Tom Hanks as the Colonel, it was all right. I mean, you know, what did you think? What did you think, Gracie?
What?
It was yeah, that's the thing. It was all right.
It was sad that he got ripped off so much from that man.
Yeah, you kind of learn about that, and yeah, that was pretty.
He was offered $1 million to go to Europe, and the Colonel said no.
Basically, to pay off his own gambling debts.
And that's what he used Elvis for.
Pretty much, and yeah, he died in '97, and you know. I don't want to spoil the ending, you know, but it doesn't end up good for Elvis.
Elvis dies. Please, it's not like
and the Colonel. But the way the movie ends, you know, it kind of leaves that, you know, you see the Colonel at the very end, you know, instead of, you know, like Elvis. So it's like the movie could have been called The Colonel and Elvis.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It was mostly about the Colonel.
And
it wasn't about Elvis.
And like I said, you know, like if it were a movie that, you know, like I had made, you know, it would have been about like excess, and you know, you would have had scenes of like Elvis eating, you know, a pound of bacon and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with bananas, and getting in a plane and flying to another state because they have a really good cheeseburger.
Really?
He was known to do shit like that, you know, like, you know, let's get in the plane. I know a good burger joint over here in Arkansas, and then fly back for a cheeseburger. Okay.
Oh wow.
So, anyways, you know, none of that stuff was shown, and I guess
it wasn't about Elvis. It was about that guy.
I guess, you know, people probably like that, you know, because like we don't want to see Elvis all, you know, drugged out and like that. We want to see this, you know, these good parts, and you want to celebrate the life. But it didn't touch that because it was mostly about Colonel Tom Parker.
Yeah, it should have been called the Colonel Parker.
The Colonel and Elvis or something like that. But
it should have been how the Colonel fucked over Elvis. That's what it should have been called.
But the actor was really good. His name's Austin Butler. I've never heard of him. He looked great. I like the scenes where he's performing. That was really fun.
Did he really sing those songs or no?
I don't know. We should look that up.
No.
I think he was lip syncing, and if he was not, I apologize. But he was
did a
still
really
good. He
job.
was still really
good job.
Really good. And you never see him big. You know, they kind of do his makeup a little bit, so they even avoided all that. It was a very glossy Elvis. You know, the way this director would do it, Baz Luhrmann.
Yeah, and then it was probably about the Parker, the guy.
It was about the Parker. Anyways, thanks for joining us. We're going to take a quick break. Please come back. We got another segment.
Yeah.
Don't go away.